Hey guys, Beastfuls here, welcome back to my Phineas and Ferb breakdown. Today we're going to look at a Phineas and Ferb episode that is in Christmas.
A premiere of Phineas and Ferb Christmas Vacation and Ferb Christmas Special. For stocking, you can go to disneychannel.com/holiday Christmas ornament. Download wrapping paper, themes in Phineas and Ferb Christmas Vacation. It all starts Friday, December 11th at 2/1 Central on Disney Channel.
And that is the episode that was aired in December. And to have a promo as well to build up for the episode, very nice. This is also the first episode not to take place in the summer. And it confuses a lot in the continuity because Phineas and Ferb takes place in one big summer. Maybe it could take place before the New Year's episode and the roller coaster before the summer. This episode has 45 minutes, but the runtime is 33 minutes. While this is the first special episode to take place in Christmas, while in season 3 there was another with Kelly Clarkson, but it takes place in the summer. We're going to break down this episode to see how remembered this episode really is, and is it aged well as fine wine? We're going to find out. If this is your first breakdown and you're curious to find how the rating system, there's a detailed description down below, along with my playlist, along with the other Phineas and Ferb breakdown videos. Scott Peterson and John Colton Barry go on to write an episode called Phineas and Ferb Christmas Vacation, which is premiered on December the 6th, 2009, which is actually the last episode to premiere on 2009 of Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb turned the city of Danville into a giant thank you card for Santa Claus because they feel nobody ever thanks him for all the joy he brings to the world. Jupiter uses a device called the Naughty Idea to put the city of Danville on Santa's naughty list. The song is called Winter Vacation, which is the version of the song, and they also reused it for the second winter version of theme in season 4. Also, the MWCA, a channel, uses this theme song for their own YouTube channel.
Problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it.
As much as I like the original theme song, I like this theme song more when it slows down, like the vacation song. Look at all the detail with the snow and the Christmas thing, along with a lot of things. I really like it though. They put a lot of detail to the theme song, which builds up to the vacation episode.
Like maybe.
Well, you get to see in the bird's eye view that Danville is covered in snow, which is an extra good touch of detail for that. While Phineas and Ferb gives a Yeti a shout, you can see the other picture of the Yeti from Milo Murphy Law, which has a different design. There are a lot of changes in the music while Phineas and Ferb continue to do the same thing. And also there's an extended version, but I'm not sure if I'm doing the short version or the extended, but there is one.
They can't all be fun.
You could see a Yeti with a Christmas, an old lady in the house, and a lot of more snow. Very well put. I really like how they did the theme song for the same thing of the original one, but they added a lot of new details with the winter one, the Christmas theme.
Phineas and Ferb are making a Christmas special.
Oh, this is the extended version. Looks like I found the right video to do it.
Ow. I see where I go.
While Phineas and Ferb riding in the bed with a rocket, as you can see the snow trails while they're going downtown in Danville, which is a cool detail.
Storm has delayed your grandparents' plane.
And that he got the perfect gift for me.
You manage.
The perfect gift for him.
I thought you already got a gift for Jerry.
Get the other person in the most deep and paying attention-y way.
Well, many people get presents for socks or pants or something. But I get a lot of good stuff for Christmas. But what do you get for presents at Christmas? Let me know in the comments down below.
So hurt and insulted and think I'm lame and thoughtless and I'll stop liking.
Oh, Candace, stop being exaggerated. No matter how good or bad the present is, Jeremy will always like you. We've seen that with when you went to the dance and you got hesitated.
Jeremy, will you go to the dance with me?
I've been waiting for you to ask me.
Boys, what are your brothers up to?
Hey, up to. Love you, Mom. Gotta run. Bye. lollygagging in bed?
The rare times that Candace doesn't get to see Phineas and Ferb inventions.
Way to seize the day while also not having to get out of bed so early.
Once again, Phineas mentions seize the day.
Letters to Santa. What, did you start this to-do list when you're 3 years old? There's a Santa? That's our little kid.
Laughing at your own brother for writing Santa Claus, that's gotta be, But remember, Phineas does get his own back at Summer Belongs to You.
Well, of course there is. There's been a ton of reported sightings. Oregon 1978, Northern Scotland 1954, the so-called Santa Claus found in Istanbul 1912. Talk about making the most out of one day. Everybody in one. That's something else.
Phineas Finn really obsessing with Santa. I don't blame him. It's like he's trying to find a conspiracy to think that Santa is real, which it does in the Phineas and Ferb world.
People, when they don't write you a letter, telling you exactly what they want most.
Get exactly what he wanted. If he wrote his own letter to Santa.
The Santa?
And Candace is still laughing at her brothers.
A peek and learn what he wants straight from the horse's mouth.
Directly what he wants to avoid any unnecessary complications.
Child sometime.
Phineas Finn is right. You can give presents without complications. It's about what does he want, what does he need, and what does he get. And if you get for him, he will like it, or whatever.
Ferb, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Man, no, that's not at all what I was thinking. You wonder where Perry is.
A Christmas theme along with Perry the Platypus's theme song. Very mixed and very nice.
Hello.
This is a reference to Frosty the Snowman. Perry hasn't smiled like this since I, Brobot, and also the episode where Doofus fell into a toilet.
Follow me.
I like how every animal is there celebrating Christmas. The old WCA agents having their time of their life, including Major Monogram and Carl, and we haven't seen them since Candace Cheer Up.
Renegade agent on the run. Agent P, there you are. Merry Christmas, you.
Secret Santa time. Tuscany Christmas. You lucked out. What? No, I didn't get it for him.
Right. Okay, Scrooge.
Major Monogram called Carl Scrooge, which is a reference A Christmas Carol.
Oh, sorry, Agent P. I guess evil never takes a holiday. P. A wise man once said, eyes on the screen.
That scene is kinda hilarious. Major Monogram wants Perry the Platypus to talk to the screen about Doofenshmirtz once again.
It's a cliche. Sad cliche. In your butt. Film 9. It's a party. Way.
Man, I love Major Monogram enjoying I love when everyone's dancing, having the time of their lives in the Christmas party. Very cool. I wish I was in the old WCA, but they're very cool.
Happy Christmas Eve, my little drummer boy. So, what you doing?
There is a great disturbance in the force.
There's some Christmas spirit. Like you junk away from my window? Together and write letters to Santa and be very specific within a reasonable price range. He doesn't suspect a thing.
Come on, Candace, just tell him what he wants.
Present does he dream about?
The song is called What Does He Want by Candace, and it's about Jeremy. And the backup singers are Stacy and Jenny. Another episode where I like the camera, it just changes around into different direction. As you can see, Candace's faces change differently as well, with a lot of presence around her in the mall. That is very interesting right there. Candace using a crystal ball to see what Jeremy wants. That could be interesting.
Here it's perfect.
As you see, Phineas and Ferb build a roof for Santa to come right here for his stop.
House. Oh no, this is not how you say a clubhouse. Perfectly tailored to the jolly, Rubenesque world traveler.
Why do you not just say that?
Hot sauce people, satellite television, electrical machine, work off all the milking cookies, reindeer feeding station, and of course, beer purified.
Yes?
And that's the third time that Candace laughing about them writing the letter to Santa.
The presents you asked for?
Well, no, but nobody ever told...
I like how Phineas and Ferb's friends say it at the same time, which is pretty funny.
And cool for Santa to show him we appreciate everything he does for us. Thank you card to Santa Claus.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
This is a Christmas version of Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated with jingles in it. I like how they keep it.
Octopus, I have a present for you. I mean, trap. And a partridge on a berry.
which is a reference to the 12 Days of Christmas song.
The Naughtyinator will create a massive charged cloud of pure naughtiness. Ice equals no Santa equals no Christmas.
I have to skip this because of copyright, but the reason why he's using the Inator is so he can use it to make sure everyone in Danville is being on the naughty list.
Tragic holiday-related backstory in my past. Great, it wasn't horrible.
At least he had a good Christmas with his family, but we all know what their parents are like.
Holidays I can't stand. For example, you see, Valentine's is torture and my...
Another song is called I Really Don't Hate Christmas by Heinz Doofusmith. And he's the only pharmacist to like Christmas while the others hate it. You can see a face in the background as you can see two ladies are wearing a hat for Christmas themed. The flags are Scotland, Netherlands, the UK, Romania, United States and Canada.
Mardi Gras a waste unless you own a candy store. I'll take Christmas. Destroy it, I'll admit that I'm still on the fence. Scientist community, I'm sure to get ejected.
The picture from Love Muffin. Rodney, the scientist, Dr. Demir, and the big scientist.
Really don't take Christmas.
The only thing that Doofusmith was happy was the Christmas with his family. You get to see Roger, his mom and dad. But they are very bad parents to him, not gonna lie. Don't be fooled.
I'd love to big assault, but I really don't hate Christmas. Hate Christmas!
Doofusmith may have a terrible voice, but Dan Provermine does a great job of doing it. So, great job for him.
Obsessively, just couldn't be bothered. Mailed to me from Borneo, where my Uncle Justin is rumored to be in hiding.
And that's where he's hiding, in the Arctic Ocean ice near the North Pole. That is kind of strange, but whatever.
No choice.
All right, everyone, I want to thank you all for helping.
We're hanging the star from...
That Christmas Feeling is a pop carol song performed by none other than Vanessa's voice actress Olivia Olson. She is now the songwriter for season 5 of Phineas and Ferb. There's Jeremy and Susie who's back. I like how everyone's participating for the Christmas theme. Look how many helicopters and they all move in the same direction. Nice to see Phineas's friends helping out. Well, Isabella. Ferb swinging like Spider-Man. Oh, for goodness me, that is some one giant snowman. I like how the lights glow up as it builds up towards them. The panel up there with Isabella helping. Man, Olivia Olson is killing it once again. Once again, I hope she does more in season 5 with the songs.
That's that old Christmas feeling. Little red-nosed reindeer.
Susie's face gone from happy to sad because she doesn't like Candace being here once again.
Too late! The stores will all be closed. And by stores, I mean the post office.
Hey, everyone, the next decoration delivery is here.
Really want for Christmas is the ability to hate Christmas.
Wait until the end of the episode, then you see.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Of course, in every Christmas, Christmas carols will come to your door and sing, like a choir and everything else that rhymes with Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Pea pudding. Well, you could say pea. Are you threatening me? How dare you?
To be honest, I really don't blame him. You should tell him to get out, doof.
Sir, what sort of plan is that? I have my reason to push this button. Your Feliz Navidad.
It means Merry Christmas in Spanish, but Doofusmith said Navidad instead of Navidad.
See,
That soundtrack is similar to when Doofusmith went in space.
that was Spanish.
Why did I say it before he said it? As you can see, the bubble started to speed up, as you can see a lot more, as the green aura covers the Inator to go into the top of the spinning thing, as it's also covered in green, as it does a lightning effect with the clouds changing from different colors to make sure that Doofenshmirtz destroys Christmas, which is his plan. As you can see, the clouds is spinning around in Earth with the satellite, and also Earth is drawn instead of using a picture, which we've seen before.
Here, ooh, tusk.
And that is Blaine, and he's voiced by Matt Holm.
Oh, what have you there?
Clute is voiced by Bruce McKinnon.
Every year.
You ungrateful little. I'm gonna go and sit in the dark and mumble to myself.
Of kids. In fact, he used to be worthy maker of them all. In fact, they used to call him.
Bro just keeps saying, in fact this, in fact that.
Which also happens to be his name, so the nickname thing was kind of a moot end. I'm never going to another seminar.
I like how we get to see the background with no one there. As you can see, the layer is similar to Perry the Platypus, but Perry the Platypus have more gear. I really like the things in there, the presents, a lot of things detailed in the room. Very cool.
Hey, listen, you twerp.
That wasn't the last time she said twerps.
Drop the twerps, you friend! Ridiculous efforts to get Jeremy to write a letter to Santa Claus.
As Candace told you, can see the clouds are getting darker and darker as Doofenshmirtz has caused an effect on Danville for Santa Claus not to come here.
Dark and ominous, as if it's foreshadowing events which will have a negative impact on our lives.
Sorry, kids. Looks like everyone in Danville got a return, Audie.
What?
Hey, Candace, look.
Cool. Thank you, my little town of Bethlehem. I'll just hold on.
Friends.
But,
Candace is saying but again, but this time she doesn't try to bust the bubble. It's about something else.
It's just nonsense.
But how can that be?
Danville is not too. Have you heard the mix and mangover machine? You meet the nicest people in Danville.
got everyone in Danville involved in one of your off-the-cuff harebrained schemes.
This could be my fault?
To be honest, it's not his fault, even though Phineas will never make things like that. But Candace, stop deflecting the blame.
Any idea they're naughty. Sometimes we do an entire summer's worth of them.
Oh no! I mean, how could... Well, I guess it...
As Doofenshmirtz and Nate are still powering up the clouds, you can see the snow continues to fall. As you can see Phineas's house and the background of Danville, which is very cool detail.
Reporting from the Googleplex Mall here in downtown Danville.
Gordon Gatsafanu makes his second appearance on Phineas and Ferb. The last one he appeared was Oil and Candace.
Ever since Santa Claus stamped a big red naughty.
It was all a bad dream.
No matter how many times you try that, it's not going to work.
To be honest, I would try that as well if the world goes bad or everything, but it wouldn't work.
Are you going to stay here for the rest of your life? In 20 minutes.
I don't see what everyone's so worried about. The kindness, and Santa will wipe your slate clean.
Big Christmas wish come true? Special Christmas kiss under the mistletoe.
Well, Kim Possible beat you to it.
Not flatter yourself!
Pudding, there's no Christmas. You can all just go home.
You gotta get over me, Josh.
About Santa not coming.
Yes, you can. That's the problem.
Candace, just tell Jeremy about what gift you want to give.
You want from me?
I just want you to tell me what you want.
You want?
I don't want anything.
Jeremy, Candace, please stop arguing. Just tell her what you want and tell her what she wants.
Look like a total monster.
Candace, that doesn't even make any sense.
Make me feel like I'm not.
Candace, you should know me better than that.
Wrong.
How could we be naughty?
The song is called Where Did We Go Wrong? Some song by Phineas, Isabella and Balji. And the song is about Santa Claus not coming to Danville, which caused by Doofenshmirtz.
Oh, nice.
You can see Phineas's coat and hat and shoes and gloves on the floor, and that's where he wears an outfit for winters. You can see the presents there, the chainsaw with the two guys with the and the rocket ship.
He's got that whole last-minute reprieve theory.
It's gonna work. You watch.
Look at him eating all the chocolate. I have Easter eggs and I have my own eating chocolate. I really love the voice actors putting a lot of effort in this song. Very well done. We have different transition in Phineas and Ferb, but this is a fade transition.
You know what? I can't accept it.
I never seen Phineas that angry. I think this is the first time we see it before the trike episode in Summer Belongs to You.
Let them know there's been some sort of mistake. Ferb, I know what else we're gonna do today.
Tell you this, Phineas, but WJLP only reaches the greater Danville area.
Hey, it's the same guy from the roller coaster episode, the first one.
It's getting really hard to take.
The song is called Danville for Niceness, sung by all of Danville through the WJOP TV. And also that song was used for At Your Age when Phineas and Isabella became a couple.
Well, I guess I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yes. Yes, you will.
The bottom of this.
We won't. Lo and behold, it turns out I did have figgy pudding. Quite.
Come on, guys. Our work here is done.
And that's a way to put it. And Perry the Platypus has been standing there for hours. Can he find another way to get out of the trap?
Chances are that anyone at the North Pole saw that.
So what's all this business about Danville?
South Tuscany Christmas? All right. You know, this one's really grown on.
He deemed naughty at once.
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, they don't know that Doofusnuts caused it. But overall, they don't know him anyway until the second dimension and Candace Against the Universe. Which I like it. In their point of view, they found it ambiguous to not know what happened.
You gotta be kidding me.
Blaine, Cluent, this is my sister.
Ah, Candace Flynn.
You know who I am? Something naughty.
Nah, it doesn't work that way. You see, everyone does naughty things from time to time.
Santa's very forgiving.
Oh, jolly to a fault, if you ask me.
That explains out everything. Sometimes you can be naughty, but if it happens once, it's fine. Maybe you could do one bad thing, and overall, Santa can be forgiving at. But if you do a lot of naughty stuff, then Santa will make sure that nothing happens to you. But again, he is very forgiving, as we get to see later on.
Lying about getting you that South Tuscany CD.
That was earlier when Perry the Platypus gave it to Doof.
And until we get to the bottom of it, not play that CD.
That's what Christmas is for.
Motherfucker, he just had to do it, doesn't he? Psych! Maybe Major Monograd has tricked Perry the Platypus to open for Doofusnuts to open that CD so that his innate or naughty innate can be destroyed.
Curse my intensely burning apathy towards Christmas.
Your Christmas kiss.
And I'm this wish you're afraid will never come true.
We don't celebrate Christmas.
I forgot she is Jewish and her family is Jewish. They celebrate Hanukkah.
For Hanukkah?
Why do I always say it first before she said it or anyone says it?
You guys. Boo, no Christmas.
You're all good kids.
Yes, I knew your heart would lead you to the truth.
Nice, nice, everywhere. Everyone, nice. Except for him, sorry.
Typical Buford.
Tell Santa and Christmas is back on.
Map out his route. It's too late now.
Well, that doesn't seem fair.
And that sucks. And when I heard that, I was thinking, this has been a low blow to Phineas, Ferb, and his friends.
Ferb, I know a third thing we're gonna do today. Christmas. Who's in?
Yes, I'm in too.
Yay!
Just like every episode, everyone teams up to save Christmas. At least Candace is joining in, and other than busting his brothers, which she doesn't do. We have a different transition. A fade transition, now a flip transition. Again.
Here's not an option. Candace will keep track of who gets what presents. Any questions?
Yeah, are you sure that's not a clubhouse?
Sure. Hang on, everybody. Here we go.
Everyone was so bummed out.
Just get me in low.
Buford had been in the naughty list, but it's up to him to redeem himself to be nice at Christmas.
Plow! Christmas is coming, the lights on!
Did you hear that? Christmas is coming!
As the cloud moves and it moves away, as you can see the lights about to turn on every house in Danville to make sure that Buford, caused by Buford, to make sure that Santa is coming.
Christmas. So, what does he want?
By his friends.
Buford may be a bully, but at least he has a heart. But many episodes he does as well.
Beautiful.
wish Santa could have seen.
I really like how the light shows off. Thank you, Santa.
Make up some lost time.
The electric glow of a big.
The song is called Christmas is Starting Now, performed by Phineas and Ferb and his friends, and also performed by Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, the band. Like to see Ferb helping out shooting presents across the tri-state area. I like the two creating hands to make objectives of things for presents.
Started now.
And Phineas sees his grandparents on the airplane, flying on it. Very cool.
Johnson? I don't believe it.
We're coming up on the last house.
Wendy Stinglehopper's present.
Oh, and that's the girl that Baljeet described earlier.
Pretty girl from the math team?
I know what I must do.
Man, I really love the backgrounds in this episode. As you can see, houses of decorations of light. This is very well detailed, and we all know what the visuals rating is gonna be.
Baljeet?
Oh, hi, Wendy.
Can I ever thank you?
The same voice actress who voiced Gretchen in Phineas and Ferb, one of the members of the Fireside Girls.
Look, mistletoe.
And it comes in full cycle for Baljeet. And that's the first time in Phineas and Ferb that Baljeet kisses someone on screen. A kid kissed someone on screen. And also that is Wendy's only appearance, as she never appears ever again. And she's completely forgotten about.
Listen, right? Of course, and the bird. It doesn't even work. Evil scientist, there's no play on words. I hate Christmas.
Yeah!
Great job!
Nice shooting, Ferb, guys.
Not to alarm you.
How did Baljeet and Buford get back here? It doesn't matter anyway. The episode's nearly over.
That's not fire. It's steam.
Guess who?
Believe it. Santa.
Fitz, steam is just what the doctor ordered.
Santa Claus' second appearance of Phineas and Ferb. The first time he appeared was when Phineas Troids and Furbots episode, and he's voiced by none other than Clancy Brown, not surprisingly gone to voice another role, and this is actually the last time he ever done a voice role on Phineas and Ferb, unless he does some voice work in season 5 of it. But he did some more work on Milo Murphy's Law.
Pass up on enjoying this cool rest stop you made me? Ho 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 ho!
You knew?
Of course I knew.
Curse you, South Tuscany. Hello, operator? I'd like to place a call to, the North Pole? Wait a sec.
You're funny as fuck. I said the same thing earlier, and Doofus actually took time to know where Borneo is.
Santa Claus! With an embarrassing leftover Y. Santa Claus?
I don't know what all that was about before, but I wanted to give you your present.
Rings I wanted. Jeremy, how did you know?
Necklace made into a pair like them.
That's so sweet.
My electric.
Oh, Jeremy, you were gonna trade that in to get that cool new silver.
Jeremy traded his thing for the Candace's earring that she wanted. Even Candace felt like he should have done this.
The silver guitar? But how?
I sold my good necklace.
So they both sold their things to give each other presents. How thoughtful it is for both of them.
Merry Christmas.
Funny how things worked out so that...
The honors. I like this one. Santa, you are one of my biggest heroes. All I want for Christmas this year is a chance to be like you. Thank you, Phineas Flynn. Merry Christmas, Phineas.
This comes in full cycle with Baljeet and Wendy, and Buford with him doing appreciation things in Christmas. Candace and Jeremy giving what they want. It's becoming a good revolution for everyone. It's a victory lap in this episode.
So you're sure you don't need this?
No, we made it for you.
I knew it was a clubhouse.
Thanks, Clean. Thanks, Clean.
Merry Christmas to you.
Everyone's Christmas wish would come true.
Well, Santa's got to have a little fun. Merry Christmas!
You see the last part before he left, it looks like CGI. And you get to see the Finn Fletcher's house again covered in snow. Really like every detail is covered in this Christmas episode. And it's very well done.
Look at this morning's paper. No, this one down here.
Hey, great picture.
Hey, Mom and Dad are back.
Kiddies, Merry Christmas.
Hey, it's the Fletcher grandparents. Nice to see them visiting Danville once again.
I made figgy pudding.
As the Finn Fletcher family goes inside the house, as time passes, night becomes morning, as Christmas Day is happening and everyone gets their present. Overall, it's a victory for everyone and everyone gets a happy ending in this episode.
On the stairs, the children.
And the last song of this episode of Phineas and Ferb Christmas Vacation is called Thank You Santa, sung by none other than Mitchell Musso, the voice actor for then Jeremy. And the songwriters are the creators of Phineas and Ferb, Dan Provenance, Won't Be Marred. Also, John Colin Barry also wrote it. And there will be tons of reference in this song.
And the cookies left under the tree.
Phineas gets a snowboard while Ferb gets 2 bouncy balls. He also got a harmonica as well, which is a double ball. And also Phineas gets the ability to be Santa, which is a double bonus for the Flynn Fletcher family. Look at Phineas and Ferb using a snowboard along with 2 bouncy balls combining each other, and they're really having fun. Candace gets her summer outfit, which is a duplicate of her version in the summer, while Linda Flynn Fletcher gets a present of her t-shirt of Lindana, the Fun Tour, and it takes place in 1985 of the t-shirt, which actually she was doing her music tour right there. So Phineas and Ferb probably takes place in the 2000s. I really like how the end credits is different. It doesn't just end like a normal episode when we see Perry the Platypus and Carl, but we get to see a different end credits with everyone's having a great Christmas time. And also this is a reference to Charlie Brown. Isabella gets another patch called Santa's Helper. Buford and Baljeet got 2 Christmas gifts. A baseball bat and a calculator. He gets a pair of Phineas and Ferb's clothes because why not? He is a fan of them. Perry gets another present. Of course, it's a new ball. Doofus may hit Christmas, but at least he got a present from his nemesis, Perry the Platypus. I love this too. This comes in full cycle. Major Monogram mentioned about the vase in Gaming of the System. But in this episode, Doofus gave Perry the Platypus a vase. I love that though. Great continuity from the writers. Major Monogram gets a present from Carl, which is a picture. And Carl gets a present from Major Monogram signed by him. Nice. They didn't have to do that, but I'm glad they did. Meat gets a picture of Phineas and Ferb and Candace. I'm glad they remember this. But they didn't have to do this, but I love it so far. While Buford pushes Baljeet's face in the snow to do a snow age. And he smiles as well, even though they're frenemies, but they're great friends.
Hello! Winter time's fun!
Nice to see the snowman being alive again. But I'm gonna call him Frosty Snowman. But anyways, he is voiced by Dan Provenance.
You know, on second thought, don't follow me!
And that was close. I thought he was crushed again, but he's still alive. Unless he gets melted, which I know what's gonna happen. Alright, good shit, man. Man, going back to this episode is very nice, and it feels special. Looking back now, I didn't appreciate this special episode instead of the other special episodes. But this is still remembered well to this day. I'm going to give the plot a 5. I like how we get a Christmas for the first time in this show. I thought it would be a normal episode, the previous episode, but it executed very well. I like how Phineas and Ferb made a clubhouse for Santa Claus while trying to get their message, but Doofus has other ideas to ruin Christmas by his naughty idea, causing everyone in Danville to be naughty. Phineas Ferb and his friends make a song that causes 2 elves to come to Danville. At the same time, Perry uses music to destroy his innator, causing everyone in Danville to be good again, while Phineas and Ferb and his friends help Danville to have good spirits. It worked while delivering the presents to everyone in the city and Santa Claus appearing, which is the icing on the cake. I like how everyone gets a present, including Doofus, who hate Christmas now, and it's a victory for everyone. Characterization is a 5. Everyone is on point in this episode. I like seeing the two elves thinking they're naughty, but realizing the clouds were clear to see everyone caused by Doofenshmirtz, which led to a misunderstanding. I like Phineas, Ferb, Candace, and his friends helping out. The two elves delivered the presents all around Danville and bringing the good spirits to Christmas. Doofenshmirtz too, even though he hates Christmas in the end, at least he appreciates giving Perry a vase in the end, which is a good continuity from gaming the system. It's nice to see Santa Claus again since the Finna Choice of Ferb episode, as we get to see him on screen more, and he keeps the clubhouse. Everyone is very well written this episode, and it's very well done. Visuals are 5. There are a lot of stunning visuals, including the snow around Danville with the background, the Anata, elves, presents, music, the setup, and plenty more to keep your eyes peeled. Phineas and Ferb is not just all about backgrounds and music, it's about animation and everything to keep your interest focused. And since it happens in season 2, they've been doing it so well, and it's stepped up from the previous season. Importance is a 5. This is the first Christmas special of Phineas and Ferb, and it's remembered from the Phineas and Ferb fandom. We get more episodes that center after or before the summer. There are a lot of references in this episode and a lot of things to appreciate in this episode, which we still remember to this day. Entertainment will get a 5. It's not boring, it's not dull, it is entertaining, it keeps you engaged, and it keeps your eyes peeled. That leaves this episode, The Christmas Vacation, at 25 out of 25. Everything that's happened in this episode is very well done. The animators, the writers, the story backgrounds, everything's done very well. And if you want to watch a Christmas episode, then this is the episode for you. Now, let's move on to our final thoughts. There's plenty more in the final thoughts we have. A promoted artwork of Phineas and Ferb Christmas Vacation. The Christmas Vacation episode has 7 songs along with Wizard of Oz, Phineas and Ferb musical clips The Countdown, and Phineas and Ferb Summer Belongs to You. Being out the record of 5 songs held by Dude We're Getting the Band Back Together. And from the extended edition is continued. The total number of songs is 8, and that will be in second place as one short of Roller Coaster the Musical, which is the current record at 9 songs, but we'll get to there in the future. The title of the Phineas and Ferb episode is a parody, which is from the 1989 film. The news report reporting is based around Gordon Takamatsu, who's a friend of Swampy Marsh and Dad Brotherman. And also, this is Vincent Martella, the voice of Phineas's favourite episode. And it also received large and widespread release from the Walt Disney Company. When the episode premiered on Disney XD, it received 2.62 million viewers, ranking the 3rd number telecast in the night across the demographics. It ranked as the number 5 program of the week with 5.213 million views. It got a critical reception from television critics and various media outlets, was genuinely positive. And this shows you how popular Phineas Ferb has become before and after the show has ended. It's gone viral on TikTok and other things in the media. I'm actually going to do a poll on which song is your favourite in this Christmas Vacation episode, and when I put it up, you decide on which one to vote. Let me know in the community tab when this goes live. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic day. As always, see ya.